Hi, my name is Timothy, and I'm here to teach you about compound interest. But before we go into that, let's ask this question. What is interest? And I think the simplest way to define interest is that interest is the increase in the value of money over time. Now, there are two kinds of interest. There's simple interest and compound interest. So what's the difference? So for simple interest, that means that interest is calculated only once, and the principal amount does not change. However, with compound interest, what happens is interest is calculated multiple times, each time increasing the principal amount before the next calculation. So here we have the compound interest formula. A equals P times 1 plus R over N to the power of NT, where A equals the final amount, P equals the initial principal amount, R equals the rate, N equals the number of times interest is applied per period, and T is the number of periods. So what does that mean? So for example, if I say that interest is applied quarterly over 1 year, that means N equals 4. Right? Because there are 4 quarters in 1 year. So let's do a sample calculation to see if we can understand. So let's take this problem. How much interest would you earn from depositing 100 pesos into a bank over 1 year if interest is compounded monthly at 10%? So the first thing you have to do is you have to identify what is given. So what's given is our principal amount, which is 100 pesos. Our rate, which is 10% or 0.10. N, what is N? N again is the number of times interest is compounded over the period. And the period is 1 year. T is equal to 1 year. So N, if it's monthly, is therefore 12 because there are 12 months in 1 year. So all you have to do is to plug it into the formula, as you can see down here. So at the end of the day, we get the result that the total amount after 1 year will be 110.47 pesos. However, that's not what the question was asking. The question was asking you how much interest did you gain. So all you have to do is take the final amount, subtract the principal, and therefore you will get the interest that was accrued. So as you can see from here, 110.47 minus 100. So that's 10.47. So therefore, the interest after 1 year is 10 pesos and 47 centavos. So there are some things to remember when doing compound interest problems. First, using compound interest will generate more interest than simple interest over time because the interest generated is added to the capital. It is also important to properly identify the number of times interest is applied per period. That way, you will get the right answer when you figure out how much interest is being made. That's it for our lesson today. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye!